to keep the world balanced on my nose. I had to slow down with all my foes. They don't like a match on my no more clothes. If I'm crazy, I'm on my own. If I'm waiting.
And fighting out of the red corner from Voodoo Combat, Oksana Barozzi!
Shout to Fight HQ. Big supporters, the power behind Infliction. Same day dispatch, if you get your order in nice and early, and we press forward, it's Gray and Barozzi. And they have tied up early, and it's a good old-fashioned, don't want to be disrespectful, pub stash.
Yeah, as I said, I like to call it the adrenaline dump. You know, the amateur fights, it's still pretty new, the nerves are there, so they get in, and that first 30 seconds is just let everything out by the kitchen sink, and then they sort of relax and start getting into their technique when they realise they can't hold that for 3 minutes.
I don't want to sound like the old man who's been watching Muay Thai for 30 years, but the teep is showing time and time again how effective it is defensively on tonight's card, and we're only a couple of fights in.
Teep and the jab, the safest two techniques you can get in Muay Thai.
Why jab someone with your fist when you can do it with your foot? Gray just trying to turn Barozzi there, but very strong, the woman in the Merlot bikini. It's not a bikini, it's a tank top, but I'm not very fashionable. Skip around. Gray already watching and dropping that lead hand. I'm wondering whether the right hand might come through from Barozzi.
A little bit of height difference here between Gemma and Oksana as well, so, you know what, like Oksana, probably stay a little bit longer out of the clinch, and I reckon she can probably just pick her apart here. Gem's got to get in nice and close and, you know, rough up on the inside with knees.
Short punching there from the lady mentioned by our former heavyweight world champion. Closing the distance was Gray, but stalking Barozzi on the outside, and then on the outside of the leg. Follows up. But both women are having issues with their range early, Nick.
Yeah, we're starting to clean up a little bit. As I said, the adrenaline dump's gone now, so they're starting to use their technique, and we're starting to see some good shots land.
The longer Barozzi stays, the better she looks. And that's the same with most fighters, I guess. And when Gray goes to work on the inside, she's at her most impressive, but we'll see what round one had as we check out some of these highlights. You can watch them around the world, and later tonight you can watch Kaiwi Jones try and take out Cass Haberfield in his hometown. Nick, what does he have to do to beat the dynamite of Cass Haberfield?
And look, I keep going back to that Sam Gardner fight. I think it might be Cass's only Muay Thai loss at 63.5, mind you, but he got exposed in the clinch. I know he's gone to work on it since then, but again, Kaiwi Jones, the height difference, that's a different level of clinching in my opinion. So I think he's got to get in close, put that pressure on, try to get Cass not using his footwork anymore, grab him, and knees and elbows, that'd be the way I think.
And Kai, very clean in the clinch too. You can't just assume because someone's taller they're going to have that leverage, but Kai very good in those quarters. So Cass Haberfield, again, I've said it 3 times tonight, does not pick easy fights, and this is just the latest.
I cannot wait for this.
This one in front of us is developing nicely. Barozzi, red gloves, and Gray with the blue gloves. Some marking on Barozzi there from that left body kick from Gray, who's been very willing to just bite down on the mouth guard and sit well and truly front and centre. She fires another teep from that almost square fight position.
It'll be interesting to see how the judges are scoring this. In close, when Gemma is getting the clinch, she's still throwing hands in close, but there's not much effect to it because you can't wind up, but the knees will score a lot more. They can't elbow on Mod Thai, just for people who are wondering why they're not elbowing.
Well, you are the national president. Can you give me the elevator pitch, the 30-seconder, on how scoring goes? Because old school people used to say throws, kicks, way more than punches, but that's not the case anymore.
No, we're looking for damage now. It's just damage on each shot. Take it as it is. So
speaking of, it's almost like she hurt you, Gemma Gray. Big right hand down the pipe. Sorry, Nick.
Yep. Yeah, so knee, elbow, kick, punch, all scores the same. It's the damage that comes off it, and obviously whoever lands more clean shots than the other as well.
You can almost mandate that you want a war. I love that.
Please, maybe the president of Muay Thai Australia. I'm not the head of the officials.
Yes.
It's Darius Dooch from Perth, and he's probably watching right now going, Nick, was that right? But he's the man to talk to.
Darius, love to have you on any time, and this one is extended nicely. He'd be pretty happy with the development in this second round. Very, almost difficult to call. It's been that even. And very willing. Barozzi on the outside, and Gray says, I don't care. Claret coming from the nose of Gray, but she'll still lock up and go to town with some knees of her own with 10 to go. Longest 10 seconds of a fighter's life, that last 10. Nick, quickly got to be happy with the standard set early in terms of just the willingness of these fighters.
No, it was great, yeah. We had a chat to them last night and said, such a big main event, and in the last few fights, let's set the standard early. We've got a free live stream tonight. We're trying to get eyeballs on this, and everyone so far is putting on a show. I think they want to get up this card in June 27.
Well, Gray been kicking beautifully and kneeing to that right section there we see at Barozzi. Some beautiful pictures coming out of our broadcast crew. And I tell you, these, as is so often the case in amateurs, inches away from someone going to sleep.
The girls are putting on a great show here. We're really pumped with it. It's great for female Muay Thai. There's a female Muay Thai show on next week, Muay Thai League. Brioni Soden, I think 5-6-time world champion. Don't hold me that Brioni,
Infliction,
but
4-woman champion.
Yeah, but females in Muay Thai right now is absolutely pumping. So it's time to get in the gym, ladies, and you girls are tough.
Hello to Brioni if you're watching. She's an absolute weapon, and she trains that hard. She deserves it. As these two set to put on an absolute cracker for the final round. It's Gray in the blue gloves, Barozzi in the red. Barozzi a little proppy on that right leg, and Gray hits it again. But Barozzi storms forward, delivers, and then is getting out of range of Gray, because that's exactly what's happening. Gray's got her hands high, stepping in.
Gemma is really looking to land that right hook or right cross at the moment. She's landed a couple of times already. Barozzi's eaten it, but they're taking a toll.
I'd love to see Oksana kick straight, punch straight. You've got someone coming at you relentlessly, Nick. Surely you've got big, strong legs that she's clearly got. She's in great condition.
Yeah, she's in great condition, but in saying that, she is tiring a little bit here. The adrenaline dump takes it out of you, and you're not relaxed in your early days as amateurs. You can get tired, and let's just see if Gemma Gray can capitalise on that.
And tell us just quickly, that getting kicked repeatedly in the ribs, for me getting hit in the ribs is the worst form of pain out of all of them. What does it do to you as a fighter?
If you can't breathe, you can't fight. It's that simple.
Yeah.
But every time you get teeped or kicked in the ribs, it takes a little bit of air out of you. Over 3 to 5 rounds, it takes a toll.
Firing back comes Barozzi. But she is tired, and well must she be, because these two women have fought an absolute epic war over the best part of 3 rounds. Powering forward, just taking a moment. Does she have time to launch another sortie? There's 10 seconds left, and it's Gray that advances. And these two will fight to the bell.
Great work, girls, great work.
Happy promoter to my right. Massive effort and massive respect. This, folks, is just the beginning. We have a smorgasbord of elite Muay Thai lined up tonight at the Infliction Fight Series as we look at the final round here. And Nick, this was one that may not have been pretty at stages, but it was certainly willing.
The girls had a fair crack. There were some big shots landed there, and both girls took some shots too, but kept coming forward. So hands still, they're very tough.
Both will be dangerous when they learn their range. Later tonight, of course, Dylan Zanetti from Strikeforce doing the business with Isaiah Healig. Isaiah, such a crowd pleaser, such a crowd favourite, I should say. That's just your semi-main, if you don't mind. That's the main event. Most other cards in the country, not here. We'll go up to centre ring in just a tick. A big man, Mark Stone, who takes no prisoners, one of the best referees in the business, has the ladies in his grasp, and Jason Highland has the result.
Judges' scorecards are in. And our winner, by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner!